I am so confused. It's been 20 minutes. I am so confused. It's been 20 minutes. I am confused. Oh yes, it's working. It's working. It's working. Let's go. I'm so smart. I'm smart. I'm so smart. I'm smart. I'm so smart. Okay, we're ready. We are ready for this thing now. Thank you for the people that actually stuck around me. Like, thank you. You've seen me struggle for the past 20 minutes of my entire life. Right there. Oh my days, that's so embarrassing. Oh my days. Oh my days. Okay. We're starting. For the love of Christ, we're starting now. Oh my goodness gracious. Thank you for the people that stuck around. Thank you. Since y'all saw the title of the thing, I'm pretty sure you know why you're here. This is my very first experience on Doki Doki Literature Club that is gonna be happening. Don't mind my parrot, okay? This is my first experience on Doki Doki Literature Club. I prepared a drink and everything, and the parrot's gonna be annoying, I know, but I will do it. It is working, and I'm really happy that it's working. I don't know if it was working yesterday, though. Not yesterday, 2 days ago. Okay. We ready for this? Are we ready? We ready in the chat? Is everyone ready? I think everyone is ready. Okay. Let's get into this as well. Let's get into it. Let's go. We're going full screen mode, lads. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. Yeah, for the people that have any of these things or thoughts, please get out of the chat, and I really hope that y'all know what you're doing. Because it's not on me, it's on y'all if something does happen. I am concerned about people's safety. That's the thing. I am concerned. I'm concerned about everyone. I am concerned. Shit. One moment, my thing is going off. Okay. Just so I know if there's any chat, if anyone's chatting, that is. To make sure. This is my second live stream, so let's get into it. Got water. I've got 2 bottles of water. Let's go. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Are we ready? I agree. I can't see my cursor! Ow, that's loud. I need to see my cursor. Gonna turn down the music. Text speed. I'm going slow. Auto forward time. Sound volume. I'm gonna put it at the same as music. Skip. What does this mean? Like I said, I never played this game. Ever. Let's go. Are we ready? Oh my. We are ready. Let's go. Please enter your name. Name is exposed today, lads. We're exposing my name. It's this. It's my short thing. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today? But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together. On days like this, but starting around high school, we would oversleep more and more frequently. And I would get tired of waiting up. Who does that remind you of? It kind of reminds me of me. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. That's me on the daily. That's basically me on the daily. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Don't judge my voice, okay, for Sayori? I think that's what her name was. Don't judge, okay? I'm not good at voice acting, please. Please don't come after me. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Victoria. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Victoria, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did. In one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in in a few years because you're not used to the real world. That's suspicious. But I die. Okay, that's weird. That's weird. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. That's just me in a nutshell. It's just me. That's amazing. Oh my days, it's so me. Gotta stay hydrated! Okay. The school... Wrong voice. The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over because I know it. Before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out. So I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. Eh? Meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I will bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine! I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes! Let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I would love to go for a cupcake. Would you like... I think everyone loves cupcakes, right? I would say. I would love cupcakes. I love cupcakes, actually. Oh my. Everyone loves cupcakes! I will go for a cupcake right now. I don't normally voice act, so this is amazing. I love voice acting, but this is a little too much. Okay. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. A section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, The new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? I glanced around the classroom. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. How am I supposed to voice this girl? I don't know how to voice her. She kinda... Is it... I already forgot how Sayori sounds like. I'm gonna make her voice high-pitched. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere! Why is there so many girls? Oh my days, so many characters! Ah! Victoria! What a nice surprise! Welcome to the club! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls! What are you looking at? Was that the voice? What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it! So sorry. Natsuki? The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid. Oh, sorry. Timid seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds... And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Victoria. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down, Victoria. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey! I made them! I'll get them! Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then... how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay! Are you ready? Ta-da! Whoa! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. I love cats. I actually own a cat. I own a cat and 2 dogs as well. Both female, and 2 parrots. Which are just annoying. And I'm sorry if one of them is getting annoying as well. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate. Little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, and Monica, I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Mitsuki is quiet. Uh-oh. What did I do? What did I do? Why is she quiet? Did I make her mad? I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? Hey! I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for you know. You, dummy. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? It actually does. I love reading books. I'm a bookworm to my very self. I'm just a bookworm. Oh my days. Wee-woo! I love books. I actually enjoy books. This is amazing. I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh! That's not true. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I enjoy caffeine. I enjoy cappuccino. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seems really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. The music is too loud. It's too loud for me. Okay. Return. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. I actually have a friend that's called Monica. Is that weird? I have a friend. I don't know what's wrong with you, but I love your bow and your hair. I love that. That's what I wear on the daily. That's what I wear. A bow and hair. And yeah, I'm not funny. Oh my days. I really like the classroom. Sadly, my classroom doesn't look like this. We have pods in each classroom. We used to have these during COVID though. Like separate desks. I love those curtains. I want those curtains. I want them! Give me the information! Where did you get those curtains, Monica? Why do her eyes? Her eyes looks like a Pokeball. By the looks of it, it's a Pokeball. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. I would relate, it's hard to start streaming. Thanks for the 2 people that are watching. Thank you. It's really hard. And I only started like a couple of days ago as well. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. Wise words, Monica. Wise words. I'm just too stupid. I'm too stupid for this. I'm too stupid. Yeah, I am pretty stupid though. Sorry, that was my water. Sorry. If that sounded disgusting, I'm really sorry. Oh my days. Beep. Yeah. I don't think anyone likes uniforms. But I'm getting back. I am not fun. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these 3. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Victoria, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking! Again! After seeing Yuri's sad smile. You know the saying? The saying that goes, think before you speak. I'm the opposite. I speak before thinking. Yeah. This character fits me very well. I spoke without thinking. That's so me, though. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity, the craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It's Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I could relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Wow! Wow! That's not nice, man! Why am I like that? Oh my days! Why? Oh my days! That's so uncool. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Itsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? Well, what? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems! Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri what? Suri sidles up behind Itsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Itsuki, you write your own poems? Eh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer, yeah? I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Ah, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Victoria? Monika smells warmly at me once again. Which one would I date? Which one would I date? If I'm a man, which one do I want to date? She has a temper. I don't know. Sayori is cheerful and nice. And Yuri, I really enjoy. I'm not into horror, but she looks pretty hot though. She's pretty cool. Like, these two are really cool. If I have to put them in order, then like for first, second, third, fourth. I don't know what's about you, but it seems like I was never interested in you. Like, seriously. I would never date these ladies. Yeah. Hold on. There's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Siri may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. She looked devastated. She looks like she's about to, I don't know. She looks sad. Natsuki is furious. Like, look at that face. Look at that face. She's frustrated. Now, this is a short-tempered person. I was a first year. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry. I thought, Victoria, you all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Just to spend every little last moment with these hot girls. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. She looks thankful. She looks surprised. She is undescribable. And her, she's like, what? Yes! I'm so happy. I probably changed a lot of her voice a lot. Oh my days. Siri wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Oh, she has a temper, man. Oh my. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Ah, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over to me at once more. Victoria, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class, star Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Victoria, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Siri and I never walk home together anymore, because she always stayed after school for clubs. Yeah. I still don't know what I'm gonna do. My school is starting like in 3 weeks. Sure, might as well. Yay! I definitely changed her voice so many times. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and, of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances And I'm sure good fortune will tell me. Man, I've been streaming for an hour. Man. But I did waste like 10 minutes of my life preparing for the microphone. Oh, Jesus. I've spent so long. I will put this on my YouTube. On my YouTube channel that I will put in the thing, in the bio down there once I'm finished. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh! It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Okay. This is really interesting. I don't know. What are everyone thinking? What is everyone thinking? What is everyone thinking now? Which one would I want to date? They're so cute! Oh my days! They're so cute! They're so adorable! Oh my days, I want them as stickers. Oh my days, I want them as my stickers. Oh my, I will do anything to have these stickers. Oh my days. I'll do anything. And I mean anything. I could have like stream. If y'all want to, I could do a whatchamacallit, a stream for just drawing one of these characters. And next time I will pull a tweet that I'm live and everything. But I would love to. Anyway, I'm chatting too much. I'm chatting way too much. Okay. So, which one would I rather date? Sayori, which has been my childhood best friend since forever. Natsuki that has a temper, but her baking is really good. And I'm certainly myself, I don't like cooking. I don't know how to cook. If I would cook, I would basically burn the entire place down. My throat is getting dry. Oh my days. I already forgot how to do everyone's voices already. And Yuri is the horror type of person. But she is also really chill. And I love tea as well. I think I'm going with Natsuki or Sayori for this one. We got Silly, Lucky, Flying, Kiss, Destiny, Whistle, Universe, Alone, Skipping, Disown. Oh no. I'm going Lucky. Oh, what does that mean? Sayori jumped. What does that mean? What does that mean? Fun, climax, variance, dream, calm, boop. That's my thing. I don't know what it means, but that was the first word that came into my head. That's my channel, man. They got my channel. Unrequited, swimsuit, ambient, and nightgown. I'm going boop. Boop! Natsuki! Yay! Together, cry, starscape, philosophy, graveyard, portrait, clouds, dance, marshmallow, and clumsy. I can already guess which one would be Yuri's. I'm going marshmallows. Oh! Natsuki loves me! Let's go! That's my quest, to get at least Sayori or Natsuki to date me. I wouldn't mind one of them. Like, if I could have both of them. Oh my days. Misfortune, massacre. Oh, okay. Love, explode, comfort, friends, nature, dazzle, anger, and hair. I'm going love. Zero jumped for that. Sadness, Doki Doki. Fireflies, unrestrained. Cheer, agonizing. Lollipop, imagination, vicious. Excitement. I haven't picked any of Yuri's yet. I'm going lollipop. Oh, Natsuki, let's go! Misery, passion, uncanny, unending, frightening, vibrant, forgive, disoriented, lust, and meager. What does meager even mean? I am a bookworm, but I don't know what this fucking thing says. What does it say? What does it mean? No! Unending. Oh, Yuri, let's go. Why is Monica not there? Why is she not in there? She doesn't love me. I'm so depressed. Monica doesn't love me. Time, landscape, sticky, bliss, sing, shame, giggle, mouse, prayer, adventure. I am a Christian, but Christianity is just stupid. It's just a folklore. Giggle. Man, I'm picking a lot from Natsuki. Great! Raindrops, pain, awesome, vivid, spinning. Memories, effulgent, aura, heaven sent, and horror. I know who horror is for. Vivid. Oh my. Heaven sent. Oh! Don't know what that means, but I'm okay with it. Jump. Frickle. Extraordinary. Email. Lazy. Vacation. Hop. Infinite. Promise. Precious. Lazy. Of course it's Sayori. Of course it's her. She's very lazy. Yeah. Loud. Rainbow. Playground. Ribbon. Sunny. Puppy. Incapable. Fester. Marriage. And strawberry. I love ribbons. Oh! Natsuki loves ribbons. Okay. I'm getting there. Deseri. Kawaii. Eternity. Hope. Lipstick. Ocean. Contamination. That's not concerning at all. That ain't concerning. That's amazing. Peace, determination, and candy. Kawaii. I love kawaii. I love kawaii stuff. Dark, grief, parfait, amazing, infallible, twirl, sunset, question, papa. Papa? Papa, are you there? Papa came back with some milk? Papa? And breathe. Papa. Papa came back with milk after 10 years of misery. The only thing I know about this game, it's a really long game. That's for sure. It's a really long game. I will not finish this entire thing today. I do want to get through as much as I can and everything. But back to the thing. I kind of want to do Papa or Sunset. Sunset or Papa? I'm going Papa. Waterfall. After marriage. After image? Scars. That's not concerning. Happiness. Bed. Virtuality. Chocolate. Journey. Cuvette. Socks. I love socks. I'm going chocolate. Man, I'm picking a lot for Natsuki. Empty. Entropy. Charm. Pure. Holiday. Hurt. Electricity. Sparkle. Desire. Or whisper. Charm. Of course it's her. Of course. Extreme, heart, shopping, treasure, rose, sensation, insight, vertigo, pleasure, whirlwind, rose. Oh Jesus. Headphones, flea, wrath, bouncy, existence, crimson, judgment, tears, essence, romance. Crimson is like red. It's just another way of saying deep red. Because I have red that like crimson red blood. Dark crimson blood, which is another word for red, I believe. Do not learn anything from me. This is why I am gonna fail secondary school. Which for those people in America, which are basically stupid, I am in high school. So, headphones! Oh! Yes! Natsuki! Depression, inferno, laugh, fear, broken, nibble, despise, blanket, bubbles, and jumpy. Again, with the jumpy. I don't know what type of poem this is gonna be. Oh my days. Despise. Okay, great. We got Yuri. Disaster, peaceful. Defeat, skirt, cheeks, music, bunny, uncontrollable, anxiety, anime. You know me, I'm going for anime. Oh, I love Natsuki already. Beauty, Valentine, smile, fluffy, secretive, party, shiny, unstable, sugar, melancholy. Fluffy. Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Tenacious, feather, suicide, family, pout, intellectual, war, melody, atone, incongruent. Yay. Family. Yay! Hi again, Victoria. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Victoria. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Suri told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Mama? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Victoria always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Siori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That sounds like me. I did say that story previously. I did not trust myself with cooking. I'm gonna set a house on fire. I will commit arson. And it seems like Siori is also on the same page as me. That's why I love her. That's why I'm her childhood best friend. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Victoria can become good friends too? This is Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Well, wait, Sayori? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Someone please send the police, please. Someone please. This man needs therapy. I need therapy. Wow. She's even blushing. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for this club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot! What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know, anyway? I heard you bringing it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I don't know what that means. Seems like I'm too hot for these girls. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ha! Much better! Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feeling. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible. Wow! Wow! Oh my! If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Victoria. Consider this a lesson straight from the Literature Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Mitsuki pulls out the first volume of Poor Fake Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire, striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there! What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why is that? Ah! I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that! You'll make me feel weird about it! Mitsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hops. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. Ah, so much reading! I did this to myself. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished a series. Hey, are you paying attention? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. Gotta stay hydrated, people. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait! What's that supposed to mean? Oh, what? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. Ah, this chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment. As if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. Why does that matter? Excuse me. It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence! I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in the manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Nitsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from a manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge? Whoa! She's even cuter now. Like, there's just Pokeballs in those eyes. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. That's what I have. I have great friends. I have friends that don't judge me. Which is a good sign of friendship as well. It's a good sign of friendship. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? I am. I never played this game. I am really enjoying this. Why is it always like this? So! Jeez, that's enough! Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens! Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Itsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. Oh, so much fucking reading! Why is there so much reading? It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with her friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. The thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Eh? Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on! Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Eh! Mitsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily slides herself a good 12 inches away from me. Oops. Sorry. Sorry, Natsuki. You're my favorite now. Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happens next? Well, yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Eh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course. It would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one for tomorrow, so we can start the next one. And if it gets bent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only got part way through the volume so far. I might fall behind on some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Itsuki's enthusiastic face. Oh my goodness! I love her. I love her already. Or am I more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it? I think it's the first option, to be honest. I have a feeling it's the fucking first option. How are y'all enjoying this? Watching me suffer with the thing. Alright then. I stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? No. No, I didn't. I did not finish. No. Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. There's so many long words! I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sat. Mitsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same, myself. So which one should we do now? Which one should we pick? I want y'all to engage as well. Which one do we pick? Wee-hoo! I'm never getting this finished. Never. In the history of my lifetime, I'm never getting this finished! Yeah. Yeah. I'm cool. I'm gonna actually... I feel more comfortable with going with Sayori first. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Victoria! Eh? I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Eh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem, it's a Victoria poem! And that makes it feel extra special. Like I can feel your feelings in it. I definitely make the voice between Sayori and Natsuki by this point. It's definitely all over the place, that's for sure. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Victoria. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah? And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thank you. Alright. I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine. Oh, Jesus. Dear sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. She's definitely been hungry. She has been hungry. I can bet she wrote this when she was hungry. I want breakfast. I haven't even had lunch yet. Because I'm so good. I just didn't have any breakfast, for God's sakes. You've been streaming for You've been streaming for nearly 2 hours. I will have to come off. Even if I really want to. But it is kind of like I don't want to, but I need to go out soon. as well. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or a no question. I forgot to do it last night. Her voice. Oh my days. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean! I still try my best! Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice. Or, how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. It is. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I get all cranky. I also get cranky. Don't you worry, Sayori. We have so much things in common. Man. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to next? Oh crap, I'm really sorry. Oh my days. I am so sorry. Oh my days, I am so sorry. I am really sorry for that. That's really disgusting. I am really sorry. I think after these poems, I will go. I'll sort out my YouTube channel. I'll just have to put in the URL into my Twitch description. And then y'all can just watch it whenever and everything. I don't like Monica. She is pretty cool, but I really like Natsuki. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point of sharing it in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So, in other words, you're saying you liked it? Oh my days. I want her. Is she available? Can I have your phone number, please? Can I have a phone number, please? I want your number. Please. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that? I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. Well, I love her. She hates me, I love her. It's a love and hate relationship, okay? What about y'all, chat? You're watching me suffer right now. Because I definitely mixed up Natsuki's and Sayori's voice already. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. I think it was a win. I would say it's a win. She loves me, but she's trying not to tell. She just loves me. I know you love me back, Natsuki. I know you do. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Ugh, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Oh. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. There's a lot of rhyming. And repetitive. There's a lot of repetitives. As the can. Yeah. I love the poem, Natsuki. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I love it, honestly. Same brain cell. We have a same brain cell. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Oh my days. I'm gonna hop off after 2 more poems and everything. I think my voice is gonna go soon. But yeah, I'll go after some of these. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly! I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can really be disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Shit. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set out for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So, you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yeah, that's because I love her. At the end of my heart. I still haven't had lunch. Still haven't had lunch yet? Natsuki? I need you. Sayori? Oh my. I'm having too much fun with this. Sayori! Sayori, I need you, please. I need you. I really need you. Like, really bad. I just need you. I can't express myself. We're going, Yuri. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh! Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just needed to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No! Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I love her. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh my days. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What does this mean? I need help. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. That's because I was shook. I was trying to process what you were even saying. Well, I just don't read scripts very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Uh-huh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Victoria. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you'd think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Last person! And then I'm logging off. I'm going off. Once we get home. Hi, Victoria. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I do that a lot, actually. This is my time to shine. This is my time. This is fun. Oh my days. Ah. Bah. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Victoria. We're all a little embarrassed today, you too, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I handed Monica my poem. I like it, Victoria. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something that Suki would write. And she's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. By any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. Who the fuck is that? Who is that? What is that? What does that even fucking mean? Have you ever read by that person? No! He is famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few simple words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad, and sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to read, to write, but they're super challenging to get the meaning through. so I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up... My voice is going! I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always make you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Ah, Jesus! Oh my days, why is there so much reading in the poems? Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackles protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No! I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in, I wasn't looking out, and he, on the other side, was looking in. That's a weird poem, but I don't like poems. This is amazing. Oh my days. Sorry, somebody texted me. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Someone actually texted me. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind... Oh, crap. Ugh! What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Epiphany. Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Any other way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew! I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh crap, there's no sweets left. Sorry, I'm just digging through a sweet stash. I'm really sorry. No. I'm really sorry. Okay, let's go. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Victoria did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Victoria liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri! That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Victoria appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. I know! And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Yeah! Is everyone alright, okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Victoria started showing up. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fights, guys! Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Victoria, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just
The meaning should jump out at the reader. Not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Victoria.
Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Don't mind the power, by the way. Yeah, he's actually getting kind of annoying. So I'll be right back.
Okie dokie.
Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Victoria?
Well...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. But whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So, of course that's going to be... Oh, Jesus Christ! Do I go Natsuki, Yuri, or help me Sayori? Like I just said, whoever I pick is gonna think highly of me. Oh my days. But they both look pissed though. Natsuki is pissed, that's for sure. She's pissed. And Yuri is just disappointed. Oh my days, I think I'll have to go with help me Sayori, like. I want my friend to help. I don't like fights. Sayori, help. And then Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri? But Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori!
Eh?
Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Victoria? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes us. Stop!
Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give up so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because...
Well...
Also... Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful.
Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly. Sorry. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori is vice president? I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems?
It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it.
It's alright. Well, mostly.
Victoria, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to think about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So, your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination.
Victoria! Ready to walk home?
Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier.
What do you mean?
You know, between Yuri and Natsuki, does that kind of thing happen often?
No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people.
You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you.
Phew! You know, Victoria, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest.
And I think everyone really likes you too.
That's...
Every day is going to be so much fun.
It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see about the future hold. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes.
Okay!
Yeah, let's do this. So I'm gonna go save. So yeah, it's saved. Yes. That was fun. That was actually really fun. I really want to get with Natsuki. Natsuki or Sayori, one of those two girls. I'm in love with both of them. I just want to fall in love. Yeah, Natsuki might be grumpy and a little bubbly, but she is kind of hot. I love her really much. But Sayori is cheerful. She's been my best friend in this since childhood, and I really do like it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go. And thanks for y'all for sticking around me for this particular reason. Because about 20 minutes. For like 20 minutes I've been struggling with the headset. But yeah, I'm gonna go and everything. I really hope y'all enjoyed my playthrough. I will do the next one. I'll probably brainstorm of what to do next and everything. But yeah, that was fun. So yeah, I will see y'all later on, I guess.